And talking about Russia, Moscow has a new territorial dispute to deal with. It's over 70 years old and it's about 4 islands. During the Second World War, the Soviet Union took control of them. Japan says these 4 islands belong to them. What is the backstory? Our next report gets you the details.
It's a dispute that has been lingering since the days of World War II. Now it has erupted again. Japan says Russia has illegally occupied 4 disputed islands, and now Tokyo wants them back. These are the islands that Japan is talking about. Tokyo calls them northern territories, while Moscow refers to them as the Kuril Islands. The entire chain of islands is not disputed. Japan and Russia are fighting over just 4 of them. The erstwhile Soviet Union took control of them in the last days of World War II, and over the years, several attempts have been made to resolve the dispute. The 2 sides came close to a peace treaty, just not close enough. The negotiations to end the conflict began in 1956. From 2017 to 2019, Japan's then Prime Minister Shinzo Abe held several rounds of discussions with Russian President Vladimir Putin. Abe was eager for a resolution.
Even 73 years after the war, the issue of the northern territories has not been solved, and no peace treaty has been signed between Japan and Russia. I have to say it is abnormal. It is not easy to resolve an issue that has remained unresolved for 73 years after the war, but we have to do it.
Both leaders even had a breakthrough. Japan and Russia were making plans to jointly develop the disputed islands, but in March this year, the talks got derailed. The reason was Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Following the West's call to action, Japan slapped economic sanctions on Russia.
We will ban imports of Russian coal. The government will swiftly ensure alternatives and gradually reduce imports so that Japan can cut down its reliance on Russia for energy.
The Japanese ban didn't go down too well with Moscow. The Kremlin decided to withdraw from the peace treaty talks, a tit-for-tat move in response to Tokyo's sanctions. Russia took more actions. It ended visa-free travel privileges for the Japanese. The plans to jointly develop the islands are dead now. Considering the hostilities, Moscow is unlikely to return to the negotiating table anytime soon.
Obviously, now that Japan has become an unfriendly country and has joined a whole range of hostile actions against the Russian Federation, of course, it's very, very difficult to talk about continuing the negotiation process. All 4 islands are an integral part of the Russian Federation.
Japan is now gearing up for a fight. For the past 2 decades, it has played down its claims. Russia's invasion of Ukraine has now reignited the battle for the islands.
WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.